An absolute total embarrassment. Rangers lose 2-0 to Aberdeen in the Scottish Premiership. We are going to react to the game, but before we do get into the video, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Okay, so Rangers, look, the league title was already over. I already said the league was over back in November. However, this game was very, very important for Rangers as we were looking to build momentum going into our most important match of the season against Celtic this Sunday in the Scottish Cup semi-final. Rangers didn't really turn up for the game. They didn't look good at all. Again, it just seems... We're going to go discuss a few of the bits and pieces that I'm not happy with, but the attacking impetus in that game was really, really poor. Rangers just had many chances as they always would, dominating play. Like, we are dominating the figures in terms of having the most possession, shots, and etc., but just not putting the ball in the back of the net. And that's these fine margins that equate to it. Aberdeen took their chances when they were given them, and they scored 2 goals out of it. Rangers inept, and it was a poor performance. I'm sick of seeing the same attacking lineup. I'm ready for some fresh faces to come in the summer. Look, as I said, it almost feels, I said this earlier on in the Champions League as well, Ben Davies had a shaky game there as well. John Souttar was actually okay, probably one of the better players, but I just feel when Goldson isn't in this team, we just fall apart. And it was apparent in the Champions League, and it's apparent since he's been out, and he needs to be fit for the semi-final. I know Michael Beale said that he should be, but he needs to play. Even though he's not played a game in a month by the time the semi-final comes around, he's still probably the first name on the team sheet because we look absolutely atrocious without him in the team. And I'm just thinking, if he actually left last season and we didn't replace him, we replaced him with John Souttar, this season would have even been even worse than it actually is now. So yeah, I stress the importance of Connor Goldson being in this team. But the game itself, as I said, dominating large parts of the game, getting into player areas, getting into places to create chances, but just not taking them. Fashion Sakala had a really, really good chance. Rabble Matondo had a good couple. Morelos had one. Tavernier had a few. We're just not taking the chances that we get given. Raskin had another one. And you can dominate games all you like. But as the second half went on, and as we went and conceded the 2 goals, yes, Aberdeen had a very, very lucky goal from Liam Scales. It was actually a wonder goal. I think it was a cross, but for this sake, it turned out to be a really, really good goal and gave them the lead. But after that, it seemed there was no fight from these Rangers players to go up and go get an equaliser. It was always like, oh, whatever, the league's over, so they just carry on playing that way. It wasn't good enough from Rangers. It really wasn't. And as I said, don't distress the importance of that match. It was another game to keep that winning run or that winning feeling in the league. As I say, Michael Beale has done a good job since he's came in. Yeah, lost 2 games against Celtic, but beat everybody else within the division, and we were looking to maybe see what we have and what this team was all about. Fans were getting sort of excited for what's to come, but that performance was so poor. It was a total embarrassment, and I hate losing against Aberdeen. I really do. Yes, they're on a 7-game winning run. They've done well over the last couple of weeks, but they're still Aberdeen. They're still pissed. They're still mince. Rangers should be turning up there and beating them comfortably. And as I say, possession stats show we should have created more. And it just seems we're missing when certain players are out of the team. We just can't play anymore. Goldson, Kent. I have no answer for it. I absolutely have no answer for it. It was really, really poor from Rangers today. And as I say, didn't deserve anything out of it, but I hope they can really get themselves into gear for the Cup semi-final this weekend. As I said, I'm going to be confident if Connor Goldson's fit. If Connor Goldson's fit, I think we do stand a real good chance of getting there despite that result of those players, even Kent as well. We've already had that debate, how important Kent is. Yes, he doesn't really come up with the goals and assists, but at least he creates more chances for our players. We just have a poor attacking line. I just want to see it reinvented in the summer for sure. I really, really do. I'm sick of seeing these same faces. Positives from the game, as I say, Souttar was okay in that game. He looked alright. Probably only player maybe get pass marks. Lundstrom was okay, but everybody else. I've been impressed with Todd Campbell. I've been impressed with Malik Tillman this year, but it's too many sloppy passes, giving the ball away. Nico Raskin not good enough as well. So yeah, it was a display that was all over the place. We really, really need to pick ourselves up. We've got a week today for the biggest game of the season. I'm telling you now, if these players do not show up for that, and we put in a performance like that, or put in a performance like we did in the last Old Firm, just making stupid mistakes, Well, the performance was good in the last Old Firm derby. But I mean, I'm talking individual errors and mistakes, then I'm going to be seriously pissed off. That lot can't win a treble. They drew to Motherwell. Yes, they're an okay team. Yes, they're doing well this season. But we have to beat them on Sunday. Absolutely, we can't live them down winning another treble. Absolutely not. It's just embarrassing. And as I say, if Connor Goldson's fit and available, I think we will have enough to try and do it despite that performance, believe it or not. Despite that result, I still think we can go on and win the Scottish Cup this season. And I'm praying Connor Goldson, I'm praying Ryan Kent, I'm praying these players are going to be fit and available. But this is the last time I want to be relying on these players. We really need to get to the summer. And I think that game did show that we still have major work to do to this squad. And Michael Beale needs to be backed in the summer. I want to see a few of them players go as well, by the way. I'm sick of seeing fucking same faces all the time. But I want to see some new players come through the door. And as I say, that performance should be like, right, Michael, you can bring in how many players you need. And again, I don't want to be relying on players going into next season. So we're going to be going for the league. We've got Champions League qualifiers coming up quickly as well. There is a rebuild. And as I say, there is wholesale changes needed this summer for Rangers. There really is. But as I say, I'll stay positive. The league was already over. We were in a title race there. Or imagine Celtic dropped points and it was a bit tighter. Decisions went our way. Celtic dropped points and we come out of that crappy performance. Not good enough. So yeah, semi-final, always turn to it. Last game left of the season, really. If we win, of course, we've got the Scottish Cup final, but this is the most important part of the season, most important game of the season. We need to win that game at Hampden. We really do. And I really hope this group of players can stand up and go for it. As I said, I've got confidence if Goldson's in the team. Maybe we can get out those mistakes, but yeah, it's a needs must. We really need to show up at Hampden on Sunday. But yeah, just a disappointing result. I just wanted to take that momentum into that game, but Rangers usually do it the hard way, and we'll see what happens this week. But yeah, guys, plenty of build up this week for the Old Firm derby. I'm going to get over it. It's all done and dusted, and eyes, as I say, turn to the Old Firm match. As always, Rangers fans, let me know your thoughts and opinions down there in the comment section below. What did you think of the performance against Aberdeen? And do you think we'll have enough to beat Celtic in the semi-final of the Scottish Cup on Sunday? Do let me know your score predictions down there below. That brings us to the end of today's video. Please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you all for the big game on Sunday, the live stream. What a cracker. Take care. Peace.